Hello lads and welcome to Ipswich Town Career Mode. Today we're going to be playing a couple of games live but as always we have played a couple of games off camera to speed up the series a bit, and I'll go to the calendar now and show you how those went. Right, leading up to the two live games, you can see I've been offered some international management jobs from New Zealand and South Africa. You thought there'd be cricket jobs, but you know, I'm getting jobs. Would you like us to take any international jobs? Let us know. And also, the other one noted is that Mc-Goal-Drick has won Player of the Month for August. There wasn't too many fixtures in August, but it's still a good bit of momentum for him to keep those goals going on. And you can see we have started the game against QPR. We start off brilliantly. Mc-Goal-Drick, he's definitely working on the. He's definitely progressing, I should say, from the. He's definitely progressing from the Player of the Month award he's won, and you can see there a goal and I think an assist there for him as well, as he gave it to Joe Garner for Ipswich's second. I'm trying to make these post-com sections as short as possible, trying to cut out as much of the celebration as possible, but unfortunately, well, you couldn't say unfortunately, you could say fortunately, that there have been lots of goals in these matches. You can see there's only 3 here leading into the 85th minute, but straight from kick-off, it's getting a bit easy, isn't it? Mc-Goal-Drick again puts one into the back of the net. Loftus Road just goes off, and again from kick-off, you see here we win it back. Hughes gives it to Moore and eventually finds Garner. Garner once again just gives it to Mc-Goal-Drick, and Mc-Goal-Drick gets his hat-trick just like that. 3 goals after the 85th minute. And it turns out to be a battering at Loftus Road, although that wasn't the story throughout the game. You can see Mc-Goal-Drick there. He took quite a few shots at QPR, but you know, in the end of the day, he got 3 goals and 2 assists. He deserved his man of the match and the match ball at the end of it. Burton Selena had a sprained knee as a result of that. I forgot to show the lineups in that game. You can have a pause and have a look at that if you want. And I promise it's on legendary difficulty. The first goal's a bit of a sloppy one, I'm not going to lie. It's probably the most embarrassing goal that I've conceded in FIFA so far. We're just trying to pass around the back. I was trying to score a goal where every player took a touch, and that's what I get for trying to be that cocky. You can see here Forsyth with a cross into Vidra, and suddenly it's 2-0 Derby. And it's not great for us, is it? Bad to worse, it's gone. Mc-Goal-Drick's got the ball though, and everything he does seems to end up in a goal at the moment. An assist for Ward this time around. We try and get the ball, as you can see there, but it's not really working. Carson then punches this one out, gives us a chance to get back into the game here. Moore gives it to Hughes, but Goldrick turns his man, shoots and scores. It's that man again. Mc-Goal-Drick is on fire at the moment. He's pretty much everything he does ends up in a goal or an assist, and once again he's got an assist, this time for Martin Waghorn, who suggested that I'd put in the starting 11. There he is in the starting 11, and there he is making a difference. I put him in the starting 11 once more against Bolton Wanderers, and this game we went absolutely ham. We destroyed Bolton. The first goal coming after Dominic Iorfa's turn. Abdullahi gave it to Waghorn. Waghorn gave it to none other than Mc-Goal-Drick, who scores again. I don't really need to say his name much more. You can just expect goals from this lad. The ball goes forward, and Armstrong heads it on, but immediately we regain possession. Just Skews passes it around. Nice little turn from him. Mc-Goal-Drick, a nice little turn. He shoots, and never guess what happens. He scores. That's a brilliant strike from him. It's the second one this season actually where we've probably needed goal line technology, as it's hammered in off the bar, but it's gone in eventually. Abdullahi this time shoots and eventually falls to Skews. He puts it in for 3-0. In the 25th minute, so you can see where this game's going. Although Medine allows for Bolton to get back, the eventual goal scorer is Pratley, and he finds a nice corner there to reduce the deficit by 1, but it's not really going to change the flow of this game. Mc-Goal-Drick turns once again and eventually gets the ball back, and you never guess what he does here. He scores. And he's ridiculous, man. You'll see at the end of this how many goals he's actually got in the championship, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's like Messi stats. Granted, we're in a bad obviously we're in a bad division, we're not in the top divisions in the world. He's just scoring goals. His form is outstanding at the beginning of the season, and you can just saw he got another one there, and we capped off the victory with a 6th. Abdullahi with an absolute screamer. Mc-Goal-Drick, 4 goals in that game from 7 shots on goal. It's a bit of a madness from him, I'm not going to lie. We then play Wimbledon. It's a game I'm really not bothered about in the Carabao Cup. We do simulate it with a second string 11. You can have a look at the team we've got, but it didn't really go well for us. You can see I think it's in the second half perhaps, where we go 1-0 down after making a couple of substitutions. It was Barkham for Wimbledon, which took us out of the air. You can see, and you could have seen by the first clip, that we are in first position, joint with Aston Villa at the moment, and we're going to be playing one of the promotion contenders, Leeds United, away from home at Elland Road. It's going to be a tough competition. You can see there, Mc-Goal-Drick is ahead of the competition, 14 goals already in the championship. He is on another level at the moment. He is absolutely unbelievable. I can't put it into words how good he's been for us, and hopefully he can continue that form at Elland Road tonight. Right, here we are. This is the lineup to face Leeds United. It's a similar lineup to what was put out last time. We have got Mc-Goal-Drick and Waghorn as a strike partnership. A back four of Gomez, Chambers, Webster and Iorfa with Bialkowski in goal. Selina and Hughes playing as a midfield too. Moore's on the right hand side and Sears is on the left. I just think this has got danger all over. Selina, I think, can fit well in that centre mid position because he has got a bit of physicality about him as well as having a bit of magic. So I think he can fit into a midfield too quite nicely. Coming up next, you can see here the top goal scorer in the division, Mc-Goal-Drick. Leeds United are going to be worried about him getting into their penalty area. Lovely pass and play there. Waghorn just controls it. Joe Gomez is going to play it down the line to Freddie Sears. He's going to whip the ball into the box. As Waghorn there, Wiedwald immediately has to clear the goal. It's a good start from us. He plays a ball into the box. Martin Waghorn's going to battle for it. It's another good save from Wiedwald. Less than 5 minutes into the game, he's had to keep Leeds United in it. And it's Al Abed whipping the corner in. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, but Bialkowski's had to be forced into a terrific save there from a near post header. And we've got away with that one. Now, ball in, and both players miss it here. And Dominator off is the one to get the last touch. He just slides it out for a corner. Try and cause a bit of danger here as Mc-Goal-Drick tries to get away from his man. Our top goal scorer this season, Mc-Goal-Drick, charges his way into the box, shoots near post, and Wiedwald once again pulls off an incredible shot. Incredible stop even. And that's going to be the last action of the half. 0-0 at half time. He's back to Moore. He's going to whip the ball in here. And it's Sacco who heads it back off the bar, and that looks like it's a corner that's going out for. Wiedwald saving the first half of replays being shown. Is that out for a corner? It is. So it was Sacco who headed against his own bar from outside the box. That could have been eventful. We've already had a goal like that scored in this season where he cuts back, but the touch lets him down here. Sears still gets it, and that's just great determination from Sears. And Wiedwald is forced into another save, but what a determination that was from Freddie Sears to get the ball off Vincent Janssen. Maybe we should play him through the centre, I don't know. Right, a couple of substitutions to tell you about. Ward and Teddy Bishop have come on for Waghorn off for Ward, and we've actually switched Sears, so he's actually in the striker position. A neat tackle by Bishop. It's nice from him. He gives it to Sears, now playing in the striker position. Selina, Iorfa plays it back to Sears. Sears takes a couple of touches and shoots across goal, and that's what happens when you put him in the striker position. He's only been there for a matter of minutes after the subbing off of Martin Waghorn. That's what he comes in, that's what he does. Gets his way into the box, shoots across goal. Wiedwald finally beaten, and we go 1-0 up at Elland Road. You can see here Dominic Iorfa just plays a lovely ball to Sears, and he does the rest. Gets his way into the box, shoots into the side netting, and on a day where I thought this may have ended 0-0, Wiedwald's finally beaten. You can see there, I think it was Cooper who almost handballed that. If you look at the replay, and celebrates in front of the camera does Freddie Sears. We're going to make sure that they can't get there. It's Freddie Sears who's going to whip another ball in. Berardi with a good tackle. And that's it. They can't counter-attack. Time's up. And we get another crucial 3 points here. I think I'll show you the stats in man of the match for this game, just because I think it's fair. You can see that a pretty even game between both sides. We had a few more shots on target. And we had the crucial goal. Next, the midweek match against Sunderland at Portman Road. We have made a few changes. You can notice there, Abdullahi starting out wide. So is Ward. Freddie Sears has kept his place and has moved to the striker position where he scored from. Mc-Goal-Drick keeps his place. We've got new fullbacks in Kenlock and Spence. And we've got the same core of players though down the spine. Right, we get things kicked off here at Portman Road. I mean, for all 3 points here against the Sunderland side in 15th position at the moment. Lewis Graben now on it. Arse gets Arse. They've signed Arse. Sears to Mc-Goal-Drick, turns and shoots. Reuter with a save. Browning tries to clear it. Calmly gives it wide to McNair. The ball forward to Arse. He plays in the middle to Lewis Graben, who's allowed to go through on goal and shoots near post. Sunderland take the lead at Portman Road. It didn't go according to the script as we've been high flying up until now. Lewis Graben given way too much space to just pick his spot at the goal. Shoots near post. Bielkowski beaten. Sunderland playing some decent football. It's 4-4-2 versus 4-4-2 I believe. But Graben again given way too much space. And shoots again. Sunderland take the lead. He goes towards the Sunderland fans. And right, we've got to mount the climb it seems. Lewis Graben pretty much finishing everything he shoots at the moment. It's a good start for Sunderland, not so for us. Just as soon as we try and get forward, again, both centre-backs, how far away are the same? I mean, look at that. Why are they playing so high? I will never know. And just like that, it's too easy for Lewis Graben. Hughes to Mc-Goal-Drick. Turns John O'Shea like it's nothing. Mc-Goal-Drick puts us within a chance of getting an equaliser here. You know, I'd say quite quickly after they got their second, with half the deficit, and we've got plenty of time to do much more than that. Give us a bit of confidence here, Mc-Goal-Drick. That's his 15th goal in the championship, believe it or not. And hopefully we can give them a bit more to cheer about, because you know, defensively we haven't been great. That's our second really chance on goal. Mc-Goal-Drick, the keeper was close to saving it. Thankfully we have managed to half the deficit here. Hughes gives it to Sears. Sears gives it back to Hughes. Hughes to Mc-Goal-Drick. Mc-Goal-Drick's got too much to do if he's going to try and take something from there. He gives it back to Sears though, and Sears now weaves his way into the box, and he finishes well. I didn't quite see that go in at first, but half time at Portman Road, it's 2-2. We've come from 2-0 down, and it's that man again, Freddie Sears. He scored 2 and 2 now. This may be the strike partnership we've been looking for. And you can see it's actually the two that link up. Lovely weaving his way into the box there, Freddie Sears. Mc-Goal-Drick with the assist, and Sears with the finish. And suddenly we're back on level terms here. It's a good response from us, as things looked quite far away in terms of achieving anything from this game only about 20 minutes ago. Mc-Goal-Drick gives it to Sears. He's going to lay it off to M.E. Hughes. He gives it to Abdullahi. He's going to shoot near post. Reuter with the save. Mc-Goal-Drick on the rebound, and suddenly it's Ipswich who lead. What a start of the second half. Ipswich Town get their third. Mc-Goal-Drick gets his second, and it's a comeback which is complete for Ipswich. It was poor goalkeeping from Robin Reuter. He literally just palms it into the... Well, no, he doesn't. He gets his foot on it, and it goes straight to Mc-Goal-Drick. And you're not going to let the top scorer in the division with that much space without him scoring. And it's a very good finish from him. Browning was near the post. He wasn't quite where he needed to be. And yeah, comeback complete. Just like that. Collapse for Sunderland. But in terms of Ipswich and David Mc-Goal-Drick, 16 goals in the championship already. And you can see there Lee Cattermole doing what Lee Cattermole does. Is taking Hughes out of the game completely. We have won a free kick from it. Paddy McNair's come off, who I thought's done pretty well. On comes Didier Ndong. Aidan McGeady looking to whip one in here. Bourne with a free header. What a save that is. But it only lands to Didier Ndong, who gets on the rebound. He heads it in. and give Sunderland an equaliser with 15 minutes to go. They're going berserk, and you see there. And Sunderland celebrate like mad. And after making the bad half, after making a bad start, we did get in the lead, and that lead is now vanished due to Didier Ndong's equaliser. It's 3-3. It's grabbing to Ndong, and Ndong plays it forward to James Vaughan. He's taken down in the box, and it's a Sunderland penalty. And it's Webster who's clipped him in the end. I haven't pressed the button, I've literally just ran across him, and he's clipped him himself. You can see there, it is a penalty. Vaughan goes down pretty easily, but at the end of the day, if you clip him like that, you're always giving the referee a choice. It's Aidan McGeady who steps up now against Bialkowski. I don't think we've had many penalties against us this season. Can he save this one? It's dinked and it hits the post. Can he get in the rebound? Chambers gives it to Bialkowski. I'm not sure if that's a back pass or not, but either way, we have saved the penalty, and this game's still up for grabs by both teams. Goldrick forward, he's going to whip the ball in. Emery Moore heads it down, but not the way I wanted. It was straight into the hands of Reuter. I was hoping he would head it into the centre, and that's going to be the last action of the game. It finishes 3-3 on the night. Mixed emotions, I would say. Obviously, we did work hard from 2-0 down to get back to 3-2 even, and they did equalise, unfortunately, but at the end of the game we did have a penalty of theirs saved. So yeah, mixed emotions, and I probably will take a point bearing those factors in mind. Do the next couple of games off camera because this is the end of this episode. But next episode we have got a crucial match in the East Anglian derby. Look at the table here, you can see that Norwich are in last. Norwich are last place at the moment. It will be an interesting episode if you're looking forward to that. Stay subscribed, or subscribe if you're new and you're enjoying the episodes so far, you're enjoying the series so far. I'm enjoying making the series. If you've got any transfer suggestions to improve the squad I've currently got, please leave them in the comments, as I can still add them to the shortlist and then actually negotiate them outside the window. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you later, lads.